Imagine the year is 1973, and you find yourself seated in a dimly lit theater, the scent of buttered popcorn wafting through the air. The screen flickers to life, and a cinematic journey unfolds before your iced, gritty, raw masterpiece known as The Last Detail. It's that moment of your cinematic initiation, an encounter etched into the fabric of your memory. What flashes before your eyes? Was it the biting humor, the unfiltered depiction of human nature, or perhaps the arresting performances that left an indelible mark on your soul? As the scenes replay in the theater of your mind, let's delve into the enigmatic world of The Last Detail and unearth the captivating layers that make it a timeless classic. Behind the lens, behind the characters, lie intriguing tidbits that add depth to the narrative details that transform a movie into an experience. So, fasten your seatbelt as we embark on a journey through random facts, untold stories, and hidden gems that illuminate the brilliance of this cinematic gem. Welcome to a realm where every frame conceals a secret, every line of dialogue harbors a revelation. The Last Detail is not just a film, it's a portal to an era, a mirror reflecting the complexities of the human condition. So, let the exploration begin, and may you rediscover the magic that captivated you that very first time. Lights, camera, revelation, let the journey unfold. The Last Detail, a 1973 film directed by Hal Ashby, emerged as a poignant and unconventional exploration of friendship, authority, and rebellion in the context of military life. Adapted from Daryl Ponnickson's novel of the same name, the film stars Jack Nicholson, Randy Quaid, and Otis Young as a trio of Navy men assigned to transport a young offender, played by Quaid, to prison. Nicholson's portrayal of the irreverent and rebellious badass Buddusky became iconic, embodying the countercultural sentiment of the era. The film's unique blend of humor, drama, and social commentary, coupled with its raw and unfiltered dialogue, set it apart stylistically, challenging conventional norms of its time. The Last Detail received critical acclaim for its authentic portrayal of characters and the complex dynamics between them. While not an immediate commercial success, the film has since gained cult status for its unflinching exploration of the human condition and remains a touchstone in cinematic history, influencing subsequent works in its wake. Its impact on popular culture endures, and the performances of its cast, particularly Nicholson, continue to be celebrated. The Last Detail remains a testament to the power of storytelling that transcends its temporal setting, capturing the essence of rebellion and camaraderie. In 1973, the film The Last Detail made waves for its gritty portrayal of Navy life and its unapologetic use of profanity. One notable casting twist was John Travolta's near miss in securing the role of Meadows, ultimately snatched by Randy Quaid at the 11th hour. Moreover, the film boasted a cast and crew with real military chops. Jack Nicholson, a California Air National Guard firefighter, led the pack. Otis Young, a Marine Corps veteran of the Korean War, brought authenticity to his role. Clifton James, a highly decorated Army infantry platoon sergeant in the South Pacific during World War II, added his own war-tested presence. Cinematographer Michael Chapman and editor Robert C. Jones, both Army veterans of the Korean War, contributed their military experiences to the film. Even author Daryl Ponnickson drew on his Navy stint for the novel on which the film was based. But perhaps the most infamous aspect of The Last Detail was its verbal audacity. The use of the word fuck and its permutations a total of 65 times set a record at the time, cementing the film's reputation for unfiltered dialogue and gritty realism. In summary, The Last Detail not only showcased stellar performances, but also teetered on the edge of cinematic boldness, both in casting decisions and its unapologetic language. It remains a testament to the unvarnished portrayal of military life on the big screen. In the 1973 movie The Last Detail, director Hal Ashby faced an unusual challenge. The U.S. Navy wouldn't let him film on their bases in Norfolk, so scenes set on the base were shot in Canada. Twice in the film, the Norfolk base is referred to as Shit City. The scene where the sailors leave Norfolk was filmed at the Greyhound bus station at Granby Street and Brambleton Avenue in downtown Norfolk. Remarkably, the bus station and storefronts along Granby still look the same over 40 years later. The movie's script was ready back in 1970, but it was considered too profane to be filmed as written. Columbia Pictures waited for 2 years, hoping to convince writer Robert Towne to tone down the language. image. However, by 1972, the standards for foul language had relaxed so much that all the profanity was left in the film. This backstory sheds light on the challenges and changes in the film industry during the early 1970s, particularly in dealing with issues of profanity and location constraints. In 1973, The Last Detail, a film directed by Hal Ashby, faced a box office disappointment. However, in a savvy marketing move, the studio decided to re-release it with a new image. They pitched it as a rollicking comedy using the tagline, "What's the last detail? 300 beers and a barrel of laughs." This strategic shift in promotion gave the movie a second chance at finding its audience, and it became known for its humor despite its initial lukewarm reception. Moreover, The Last Detail marked the beginning of a remarkable streak for Jack Nicholson. It was the first of 3 films in 3 consecutive years in which he was nominated for the Best Actor Academy Award. Following this movie, Nicholson received nominations for Chinatown and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. He eventually won the award for his role in the latter, cementing his status as one of Hollywood's most acclaimed actors during that era. Interestingly, due to the profanity-laden script of The Last Detail, a tamer version with less explicit language was simultaneously filmed for television showings. This dual production was necessary to accommodate the stricter content regulations for television broadcasts. The extensive use of strong language meant that essentially, the entire movie had to be filmed twice, showcasing the effort and ingenuity involved in adapting a film for different audiences. In summary, The Last Detail went through a transformation from a box office disappointment to a humorous classic. It was also the first step in Jack Nicholson's remarkable journey to 3 consecutive Best Actor nominations, with a win in the final installment of the trio. The film's unique situation of shooting 2 versions due to its profanity adds a fascinating layer to its production history. In 2017, Richard Linklater announced a sequel to The Last Detail titled Last Flag Flying. This film would feature Bryan Cranston, Lawrence Fishburne, and Steve Carell in roles previously portrayed by Jack Nicholson, Otis Young, and Randy Quaid. The original Last Detail movie, released in 1973, was a gritty and candid exploration of Navy life and friendship. Jack Nicholson played the role of signalman First Class Billy Badass Buddusky, while Otis Young portrayed gunner's mate First Class Richard Mule Mulhall. Randy Quaid played the young and naive seaman Larry Meadows. Columbia Pictures had considered a different cast for the film. They initially wanted Burt Reynolds to play Buddusky, Jim Brown to take on the role of Mulhall, and David Cassidy to portray Meadows. However, the final cast of Nicholson, Young, and Quaid delivered memorable performances that are now iconic in the world of cinema. The decision to make The Last Detail over The Sting was significant for Jack Nicholson. He turned down the role of Johnny Hooker in The Sting because he thought it was too commercial. Instead, Nicholson chose to appear in The Last Detail, a film written by his good friend Robert Tao. Interestingly, both Nicholson and Robert Redford were nominated as Best Actor of 1973 at the Academy Awards for their respective roles in The Last Detail and The Sting. They ultimately lost to Jack Lemmon for his performance in Save the Tiger. The Last Detail remains a classic film known for its authentic portrayal of military life and the strong performances of its cast. The film's impact on the careers of its stars and the decision-making processes behind casting choices provide intriguing insights into the world of 1973 cinema. This glimpse into the making of The Last Detail and its cast decisions sheds light on the complexities of Hollywood and how certain choices can shape the course of an actor's career. As we approach the final frame of our cinematic journey through The Last Detail, we find ourselves on the precipice of reflection, an opportunity to delve into the depths of our own experiences and connections to this timeless classic. This film, with its unflinching portrayal of camaraderie and the human condition, has left an indelible mark on the annals of cinema history. So, what resonates with you about The Last Detail? Is it the poignant performances of Jack Nicholson, Randy Quaid, and Otis Young, each one etching their character's essence into your memory? Or perhaps it's the director Hal Ashby's ability to evoke both laughter and contemplation in the same breath. As the credits roll and the echoes of the story linger, I invite you to share your cherished memories and thoughts about this film. Did it make you laugh, cry, or ponder the complexities of friendship and duty? In the realm of cinema, every viewer's connection is as unique as a fingerprint, and we'd love to hear your personal perspective. Your insights, memories, and interpretations enrich the tapestry of appreciation for the last detail, and sharing them with fellow enthusiasts can spark meaningful conversations and ignite new passions. Your voice, your story, and your connection are what make the world of film so wonderfully diverse and engaging. Thank you for your time and interest in this cinematic exploration. It's been a pleasure to share this moment with you. Now, let your thoughts flow, and may your passion for the last detail continue to grow.